Upanishad. Upanishad.
Essence. This Upanishad, contained in the Atharvana Veda, explains the philosophy of Atma, a companion to Angaram and a companion to the three Avas that's experienced by life. It is said that all these are the letter Om, and it is affirmed that Angaram is being inquired into. 1. All these are said to be Brahman, and Atmavizara begins with the Mahavijnana that this soul is Brahman. 2. Atma is divided into 4 padas, i.e. parts, and explained systematically. When the soul worships with the gross body, it acquires the name Vishva and experiences the external world and attains the state of awakening. It is the first foot of the soul. 3. When the same soul adores only the subtle body, it attains the state of dream by enjoying the subtle objects. Then the Atma gets the name Tejasan. It is the second foot of the soul. 4. When the same soul worships only the causal body, it does not enjoy any objects and only experiences ignorance and pleasure. Then the Atma gets the name Prajna. This is the third leg of the Atman. 5. And thus in the Atman Tattva, after the 3 bodies and the 3 consequent avastas are enshrined, when all these worlds are enshrined in the same Atman, the Tattva of God is God. Upanishad Karapanishad. 343. Attachment to the door of the door, our friendly friend. We are not able to do this. 1. This is the place where the people of the village, I am the one who is the friend of the people. 2. Attachment is the name of the city, pleasant snowflake, Maravi snowflake. Attachment, Sri Lakshmi Adhikari, not a snowflake. 3. He is the son of the king, the Snow White, I am not afraid of the poor people. The snow falls on the ground. 4. Attachment is the best place to visit, our friendly Mithila is a snowflake. Others are the ones who are responsible for this. 5. The valley of the Avalankamath Vidyapati Padmavati, the valley is the valley of the valley. 344. Manjukipanishasara. Emerges. That Lord is the omniscient, Upadana cause and Nimitta cause of all. 6. Apadam is explained in the 7th mantra when the expectation of what the 4th pada is after the 3 legs of the soul have been mentioned. The 4th is called Duriyam in Sanskrit. The 4th leg of the soul is not an avastha, not associated with any anatma. Any soul in the form of knowledge, which remains unchanging in all 3 states, is called Duriyam. That soul is not Vishva, but dependent on that soul is Vishva. For the pure soul the qualities of Vishvan, Tejasan, and Prajna have come due to the false body. Thus, the Duriya Svarapam of the Atma is Sadhya and the first 3 aspects are Mithya. That Duriya Atma Swarapam is explained in detail. 7. The letter Om is divided into 4 aspects. It has 3 aspects as sound and 1 aspect as soundless. The 3 aspects of sound form are Akaram, and Maharam, i.e. letters A, U, respectively, in which these 3 syllables are added to the first 3 syllables. 8. The first foot of the soul is attached to the Akaram, the second foot to the Ugara, and the third foot to the Mahara. 9 to 11. The silent foot of Angaram is connected with Duriyam. The grammar of Duriyam is repeated. 12. M. Atmanavasara begins with the Mahavakya. 2. That the essence is Mandu, the Upanishad, and that this Atman is Brahman. 2. And the Atman is divided into 4 padas, or parts, and properly explained. When the soul becomes attached to the gross body, it acquires the name of Vishsan and experiences the external world and attains the state of awakening. It is the first foot of the soul. 3. When the same soul adores only the subtle body, it attains the state of dream by enjoying the subtle objects. Then the Atma gets the name Tejasan. This is the second foot, 4, of the Atman, and the same Atman who adores only the causal body experiences only ignorance and pleasure without enjoying any objects. Then the soul gets the name Pralun. It is the third totem of the soul. 5. In this way, when the three bodies and the resulting three avas that are enshrined in the soul philosophy, when all these worlds are enshrined in the same soul, God 344 Mandukya emerges. That Lord is the omniscient, 𝑢panishad and nimitta cause of all. 6. Āpadam is explained in the seventh mantra when the expectation of what the fourth pada is after the three legs of the soul have been mentioned. The fourth is called 𝐷𝑢𝑟𝑎𝑚 in Sanskrit. The fourth leg of the soul is not an avastha, not associated with any anathpa. Any soul in the form of knowledge, which remains unchanging in all three things, is called 𝐷𝑢𝑟𝑎𝑚. That soul is not the universe, but the universe is dependent on that soul. To the pure soul the attributes of Vishkun, Tejas and Pralun have come because of the false body. Therefore, the physical nature of the soul is also true. The first three aspects are also Pithya. That Durapa Atmaswarupam is explained in detail. 7. Om. Manjukupanishad. 343. This Upanishad, contained in the Atharvana Veda, explains the philosophy of Atma, a companion to Angaram and the companion to the three avas that's experienced by life. It is said that all these are the letter Om, and it is affirmed that Angaram is being inquired into. 1. All these are Brahman. The letter Om is divided into four aspects. There are three aspects in sound form and one in soundless form. There are also features. The three aspects of sound form are Akaram respectively. Accent Maharam means A. The letters UP. In which these three syllables are added to the first three syllables. 6. First of the soul. Badam is the Akaram of Angaram and the second Tatham is Yukara. And the third Pada are connected to the Makara. 9 to 11. Angaram's unsightly foot is attached to Duriya. Falls the grammar of Duriyam is repeated. 12. 344. Mithalakaram. Another snowflake, a snowflake attachment to the town of Kathmandu Kamakya. 6. Attachment is the best place to visit the snow-white sky. The snow-white sky, the snow falls in the woods. Attachment is the name of the valley. Our snowflake. Our sightseeing smile, the snow-white sky knowledge of the sight of the king, the sight of the sight. Our attachment vehicle attack. He is the one who is the son of the devil. I am the son of the goddess. He, the son of the devil sweetness, my mother's words the snow covered. Others are the devotees of this world. 7. We are the ones who are in this world. Others Sri Ramakrishna Monastery. Om. The snow is the snow of the moon memorandum of agriculture. 8. Attachment to Madhuri Padmavati, the snowflake is the best place to visit. The snowstorm is the snowstorm. 9 to 11. The snow-white snow. 12. 345. The peace text. Peace be upon you. Let us hear with our ears the good fortune, O gods. Let us see the good fortune with our eyes, O sacrificers. They praised him with steady limbs and bodies. Let us rest for the sake of the gods. Badeu. Swasti na Indra Verdas Ravas. May the sun, the universal Vedas, bless us. Swasti Nastartho Arishtanamai. May Brihaspati bless us. Oh, peace. Padram Karnapai, Krunayamadeva 1 dram da chimakshabai, Ravahatra, Stinararangastushtavamsasthalyapi. Vyasmati Vahidam Yadayu. Svasti na Indro Vradha, Kriva, 1 Svasti na, Pusha Vishavda, Svasti Nastarkshayo. 345. Shantipada. Let us hear with our ears the good news, O gods. Let us see the good fortune with our eyes, O sacrificers. They praised him with their steady limbs and bodies. Let us rest for the good of the gods, as long as we live. Swasti na Indra Verdas Ravas. May the sun, the universal Vedas, bless us. May Tarkya, the son of Arianamai, bless us. May Brihaspati bless us. 1, 1 comma lessons lesson, 1 lessons and lessons 1, comma, 1 note, 1 year no comma. A. This is the 14th chapter of the 14th chapter, Jamaican, Vivakashikari Kavanagar, H. Fur, comma, for the word of the moon, she namely, A. Masculine, G. The name of the kingdom, all. Our friend lessons, numbers 7, numbers, I am not a friend of the people, Fadi, Fadi, our Lord of the year, no, Swasti. 345. The peace text. Peace be upon you. Let us hear with our ears the good news, O gods. Let us see the good fortune with our eyes, O sacrificers. They praised him with their steady limbs and bodies. Let us rest for the good of the gods, as long as we live. Swasti na indra verdas ravas. May the sun, the universal Vedas, bless us. Svasti nastarthya arishtanamai. May Brihaspati bless us. Om peace. Batrum Karnavi, Kruniyamadeva Pad Rambakyamakshava Riyajatra, Stiraren Gastushto Vamsas Thanyopi Vyasmadavahidam Yadayu 1 Svasti na Indro Vratakrava, Svasti na, Pushavishveda, 1 Svasti Nastarthyo Arishtanamai, Svasti no Bruhaspathir Tatatu Om Shanti, Cha Enthi, Shanti, 2. Deva, gods carry, Karnapai, by the ears. Batrum Yajatra, let us listen to the goodness. Worshipful gods Ari, Akshabai, let us see with our eyes what is good for a son. 3 Stirai, Anga, with firm limbs Irapu, Danubi, by the Vedas, we are Dush to Vamsa, praising 317 Yadeu, let us enjoy it. Vyasma as much life as has been given to us by the Lord Devahidam, give us the boon of Svasthya. Vishvaveda, may the all-knowing Pusha Suryadeva N.A. bless us with the boon of Swasti. Arishtanamai, Swasti no Bruhaspathir Dadu. Om Shanti, Al, Deva God Suri, Karnam, by ears Batrum 700:43 Akshabai, by eyes, more. Okay with fixed elements, the Tabi, by the Vedas, we will praise you, praising 3,789, Yadeu, as long as the Lord God has given, let us enjoy it. Vratakrava, Arishtanamai, Garuda Davari, N.A. Swasti boon to us. May God bless. Bruhanpati, knowing, Druhaspati 7. May Urdada to bless us with Svasti. O peace, laugh, peace, what, I, peace. O gods, let us hear good things with our ears. Dear gods. 6 Guts the G. Bartpamak. We glorify you by the scriptures with solid organs, as much as the Lord has given us. Good. Let's enjoy. May the illustrious Indra bestow upon us good fortune. May Lord Surya, who knows everything, bless us with goodness. May the unhindered Lord Garuda bless us. Enlighten Brihaspati to us. May the good be blessed. Om Shanti. 1 Om is the syllable, and all that is explained by it is that it has become and will become. Sarvamankara and whatever else transcends the 3 times is also Omkara. Omityatakshara Sarvam Dejya Pavyakinam Buddham. 1. Bhavat Pavishyati, the Sarvamankara Eva Yachanyath. Trikalatam Narabhyankara Eva. Oiliatat letter. Saivam is all these. Nala, its, Angaraz, Avalyakana is a complete clear description. Now begins. 346. Mandukya Upanishad. 3 Arishtanamai, unhindered and Tarchya, Garudadevi, N.A., may, give, us the boon of Svasti. Latter Bruhaspati, knowledgeable, Bruhaspati 7, N.A., may Dada to bestow upon us the boon of Svasti. Lari, Om Shanti, F, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace.
O gods, let us hear the good with our ears. O worshipful gods, let us see the good with our eyes. May we praise you with the scriptures with firm limbs and enjoy as much life as the Lord has given us. May the illustrious Indra bestow upon us good fortune. May Lord Surya, who knows everything, bless us with goodness. May the unhindered Lord Garuda bless us with goodness. May the enlightened Brihaspati bestow upon us good fortune. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. 1. This syllable, Om, is the explanation of all that is past, present and future, and all that is present is Omkara. Whatever else transcends the three times is also Omkara. 1. Omidithatha Sharamesum Servam Dejia Pavyakinam Poo Tam Pa Vad Pa Vishyati Disarvamankara Eva 11. OMOMED 3 EDAT Isharam. This letter item Sarvam is all these. Dejia its, Angara, Upavyakinam. Full clear description, beginning now. 346. Mythalanapadi. FG page. A. Lesson, Chapter 7, Lesson 7, No, the Snow White. Other, OM Tamil, Omir, Tamil. Devotional narrative action. Vivekananda Kavanagar, Kashmir not the snowflake. The snow falls on the ground. This is the name of the city. He is the son of the Virgin. The snow falls on the ground. Our friendly friend, even the Snow White. Even the Snow White. 1. This syllable OM is all that is explained by a past, present and future. It is all egoism. Whatever else transcends the three times is also Omkara. Chowdhury Murtha.bm1. Our owners VGC are our owners. The snow is the snowflake. Fe 3Q, on the side of the road. Bhavat 347 of the Upanishads where the goblin shot. Bhavishyat is about to come. Omkara and one patch another. Yat hashtag enyat which one nina tricolatatam pass all three periods added avi that 2 ie, ra okara ella ankaraim. This letter om is all these. Has complete, clear description of Angaram. Starting now. Past being. Everything that comes is Angaram. Anything that has passed through the three periods is Angaram. Here is the theory of Maya that has passed through three periods. Indicates. The appeared world and the illusion that is its cause is the Akara Ugramaharisvarada of the Angaram, and the Asaptasvarapam, another aspect of the Angaram, is the Durya Atma. This Angara Visaram is from the 8th mantra to the 12th mantai, LK. Will be done. To all that is offered is the Brahman, this self is the Brahman, and that self is the four-legged self. Sarvam Siyatat, Parama Ayamatma Brahma. 2. Zoyamatma Satushpat. All these things are Brahman. 3. Ayaminda Atma Pradin. 7. Essay, that, Brahman. 34. Ayam this 3. Atma Satushpat has 4 legs. All leaves are Brahman. This soul is Brahman. This soul which is Brahman has 4 feet. Self-exploration begins here in the 7th mantra. Will end. The word is the day of soul searching. Try to find the real thing. Manjik Show University. J.A. Ridhasta no Bahish Prajna Sap Ikona Vimsid Muga. Chalapuch Vanara. Prathama. Pada. Upanishads. 347. The Snow White Vo Snow White Snowflakes G. VC. He is the son of Arunachal category FF Arena Snow Igr. Yea. We are the people of this world. Our snake snow. Knowledge. Snowflakes. Snowflakes are snowflakes. Others are the people of the country. Amvamai Amka. The snow covered. Attachment to the snowflake. Our snow white snowflakes. The snow white snowflakes Manohar Vivarasri. To all this is the absolute truth, and this self is the absolute truth. That self is the four-legged supreme soul. 2. Sridavam, the son of the goddess. Savanach
Chaudhary.
6 Ho. H.
H.
Attachment to the snowflake nation. Another snowflake.
Snowflake.
He is the son of the son of the king. Attachment is the name of the moon. The snow falls. The snow-covered snow. Mithalonapady. 347. Bhavishyat all 30. Bhavati sarvam yata angara. Eva angaram only. Yat sa enyat which rin tricolatatham has passed through the three periods added abi that 2-3 ge, ta ankara, eva ankaram. This letter om is all these. A complete and clear description of angaram now begins. All that is past, present, and future is angaram. Anything that has passed through the three periods is angaram. Having passed through the three periods here refers to Maya philosophy. The world that appeared and the illusion that is its cause is the akara yukaramakara swarupam of angaram. Another aspect of angaram is asaptasvarapadurya atma. This angaravisaram is done from the 8th mantra to the 12th mantra. To all this is Brahman, this self is Brahman, that self is four-legged. To sarvamidat, parama ayamatma paramasoyam atma satushpad. Edat avayati sarvam all is Brahma high Brahman. 3 ayam this 3 feet atma Brahman. Sa, and Brahman 3 ayam this sa atma satushpad has 4 feet. All these are Brahman. This soul is Brahman. This soul which is Brahman has 4 feet. The soul searching that begins here ends in the 7th mantra. Self-inquiry is an attempt to discover the true meaning of the word I. 348. Knows. 3. Vaishpragu, knower of external things. Whi, Saptanga, Jaga, Pithasthana, a state of wakefulness. Ekolavam Satamukha. Sthulabhukstula with 19 mouths. Vayakvanara who experiences things. Vayaklanara. 4 Prathama, first 5-month foot. Awake. Knower of foreign affairs. Having 7 limbs and 19 mouths. Vaishnavas are the first to enjoy gross things. Foot. For the inner wise man in the place of dreams, with 7 limbs and 21 faces, eats in solitude. The second stage of Tejaza. Mukha Praviviktabhu Vidya, Pada, 2. Force Sveplasthavyo Pranje Saptanga, Econonym Sathi, Sveplasthana, having a dream state 17:997, that, Prajna, knows the inner things. Saptaranga is 7. Yalaya with components. Praviviktabhuk as a raga with 19 mouths. Teja who enjoys subtle things. Tejasan. Fared Vidya second Pada. Upanishads. 348. 3 The first leg of the fire is the 7-limbed, 21-faced, gross-eating fire god who is awake and who is externally conscious. 3. Jai Shri Ramayana, Solomon, 11 Jagaritasthana Jagari Rajari, where, pottery, welcome to the HHIF, R Sri Lanka R, Ga, level, male 9, level, pearl. Achilles, I am a scientist, the snowflake, our friendly friend. For the inner wise man in the place of dreams, with 7 limbs and 21 faces, eats in solitude. 4. FD1. S: Mother, Parvakara Paritachajari letter, part 11. TF, HHIF, otherwise, this is the place, Kavanagar, HGH, John, HGH, Vic. 348. Mandukya Upanishad. 3 The first leg is the Vaisvanara, who is awake, who is externally intelligent, who has 7 limbs, 21 faces, who eats grossly. 3. Jaga, Riteshta, no Vaishprajna, Saptanga, Ikona Vimsadmuga, Stulapuke, Vayajvanara, Prathama, Pada, 2. Jagarithasthana, awakened Lena Vaishprajna,
knower of external things 𝐸, diary of the seven limbs 𝐸𝑢𝑚𝑒𝑠 𝐷𝑚𝑘, beauty with 19 mouths 𝑠𝑤𝑒𝑒𝑎𝑡𝑦 experiencing gross things 𝑣𝑒𝑖𝑘 Prathama, first four Padam. The first foot is Vaishvanara, who is awakened, knows external things, has 7 limbs, has 19 mouths, and enjoys gross things. For the second leg of the Tejasa is the 7-limbed, 21-faced, secluded eater, who is in the dream position. For Svanastha, Noinda, Prajna, Saptanga, Ekanavimsa, the Mukha, Praviviktabhu Tejasodvidya, Pada, 11. Svanastha, Na, possessing dream state 3:90, and Tat, Prajna, knowing inner things this, Saptanga, experiencing subtle things with 19 mouths of 7 limbs, Vidya, second C Padam. Ekanavimsa DMK, Praviviktabhu Tejasa, Tejasan. 349. Possessing the status of a thief, knowing the inside.
Having 7 limbs, having 19 mouths. The second is Tejasan, which experiences subtle things. Foot.
5. When a person is asleep he does not desire any desire or dream anything and is asleep. The third leg is the wise man who is united in the sleeping place and who is the wealth of wisdom and who is full of bliss and who enjoys bliss and who is faced with the mind. 5. Yatrasapto na kanjala kamam yate na kanjana. Svapnam pakyati tat sushuptam sudhastha, lt. Ikabhuta, prajananazana evananda, mayo hyanandabhuk. Siddhamukha, prajanastruthaya, pada //. For when yatra is in any position, su, 1. Sanjana who is ignorant of himself.
Do not desire material things 7 kar na kama yate ka 37 kanchana do not see any far dream 7 pulan na pakyati dat atu jur sushuptam. Hibernate.
4 ge 17, sushuptasthana, one who has a state of slumber, ikipyatha. 4 prajananakana which are together, Eva is just a heap of knowledge without various knowledge A17449, Anandamaya 114 to Anandabhaka means enjoying bliss, Siddhamukha is the way of awakening and awakening. Tn Prajanan Arapu, Tiridya, 3rd Pajapadam. In any condition one is himself. If you are ignorant, desire any object. Does not fall, does not see any dreams. It's hibernation. Have a dormant state. Together. Existence, without various kinds of knowledge, of mere knowledge. Upanishads. 349. Knowledge of the kingdom, the sights of the kingdom, Lakshman, the son of the king, the son of the king. 4. Where he who sleeps desires no desire nor dreams any dream. That's asleep. The third leg is the intelligent who is united in the state of sleep and who is dense in wisdom and full of bliss. 5. The snow is the snow of the snow Saturn Mr. I, Mr. Mr. 11. Ravana, 3 years knowledge of the side of the side purpose of the HC and the people of the HC. Ha, a, Vivam Vivam. 3H, other Riya, ITFT, page, UTC. Our name is the snow white snow, the snow white snow, the snow falls, the snow falls. Vimavani. 349. Tejasana, who has the dream state, knows inner things, has 7 limbs, has 19 mouths, experiences subtle things, is the second foot. 5. Where one is asleep and does not desire anything or dream anything, that is called deep sleep. The third leg is the wise man who is united in the sleeping place and who is dense in wisdom and who is full of bliss and who enjoys bliss and who is faced with the mind. 5. Yatrasapto na kanchana kamam yate na kanchana swapnam pakyati tat sushuptam susuptasta na ikaputa, prajananagana ivanandamya hyananda pukcito muga, prajanastrudya, pa. 2. When yatra is in any state, supta, one is ignorant of himself. Kanchana does not desire any karma object 7. Kanchana does not see any karma, yati, or sleep. Svapnam Kanam that it is a sushuptam sushuptashana, the sleeping state of the tree, Akibu, the united prajnanaka na, Eva is just a heap of knowledge without various knowledge 3111 to 244, Anandamaya, blissful 3 Anandabhukai enjoying bliss pu, Cito through waking and dreaming. Existing un, prajna, prajanan ribhu, drudiyat, third, Padapadam. A state in which one is unaware of himself, does not desire any object, and does not see any dream is sleep. Have a dormant state of knowledge which is one, without different knowledge. 350. Just heaps of blissful bliss. Experiencing, being through waking and dreaming. Prajna is the third foot. 6. This is the Lord of all. This is the omniscient, this is the innermost, this is the womb of all.
The origin and destruction
of all beings.
Esha Sarveshvara Esha Sarvajana Eshwindaryam Besha. Yoni, Sarvajya Prabhapina Ipo.Thanam.
He is the root, the creator of all things. No. Evili Antaryami, all, pervading.
W.
Esha,
he is the cause of all Sarvajya Pumoli, Upadana, Purnaputnam Hai the Ra Anal Prabhavabhina of all beings and the origin and Yatai, he is the abode. He is the ruler of all. He is everything. The knower. He is all pervading. He is. And that is the reason. All living things. As a place for the appearance and rhythm of K. He is the one. 7. There is no inner wisdom, no outer wisdom, no wisdom on both sides, no wealth of wisdom, no wisdom. 7. Not childless. Unseen, intangible, perceivable, uncharacteristic, unthinkable, indescribable. They consider the fourth to be the essence of belief in the one self, the relief of the world, the peaceful Shiva, the Advaita. That is the self. That is to be understood. Nandadrolam poo bhishprajnam nobayata pralam napra. Nanakanam na pralam atrushmach bhavaharya. Bach, Radamalak Shanamasindiam Avipathic Yamgat Mapratya. Upanishads. 350. Mithalanapati. Kavanagar Madhuriyade, Omanama, attachment to the snowflake M. 6. This Supreme Personality of Godhead is the omniscient Lord of all living entities. He is the origin and destruction of all living entities. 6. Osravna Snarama. Har. VC. Let us read the Anamatha, English, name. VV, Ha. A, on the side of the road. He is the son of Arunachal. 7. There is no inner wisdom, no outer wisdom, no wisdom on both sides, no dense wisdom, no wisdom, no ignorance. May the unseen, the intangible, the perceivable, the uncharacteristic, the unthinkable, the unexplainable, the essence of belief in the one self, the relief of the world, the peaceful, the auspicious, the Advaita think that the self is the self and that is to be understood. 7. Comma and Thyramavyabe my friend is my friend he is. 350. Mandukya Upanishad. Prajna is the third Pada, which is only heaped, blissful, enjoying bliss, the channel of waking and dreaming. 6. This is the Lord of all, this is the omniscient, this is the innermost womb, this is the origin and destruction of all beings. 6. Esha Sarvekvara Esha Sarvajana Ishandru Yamaisha Yoni, Sarvajya Prabhavapayo Hypo.Thanam. Esha, he is Sarveshvara, ruler of all. Esha, he is, Sarvajana, all-knowing. Esha, he who pervades the three Antaryami, all. Esha, he is the cause of all Sarvajya Yoni, Upadana. Bhutanam Hai all Ka 3 Prabhavipyo of living beings, he is the abode, for origin and rhythm. He is the ruler of all. He is all-knowing. He is all-pervading. He is the cause of everything. He is the abode of the origin and rhythm of all living beings.
7 There is
7
no
There
inner
is
wisdom,
no inner wisdom,
no outer
no
wisdom,
outer wisdom,
no wisdom
no
on
wisdom
both
on both
sides,
sides,
no dense
no
wisdom,
dense wisdom,
no praise,
no praise,
no
no
ignorance.
ignorance.
They believe
They
that the
believe that the
unseen,
unseen,
the intangible, the
the
perceivable,
perceivable,
the
the
uncharacteristic, the unthinkable, the
unthinkable,
essence of
the
one's
essence of one's
self-belief,
self-belief,
the relief of
the
the
relief of
world,
the world,
the peaceful, the Shiva,
the Shiva,
the
the
Advaita,
Advaita,
the fourth,
the fourth,
S.
S.
That soul is
That
to be
soul is to be
understood.
understood.
7 Nanda
7
Prajanam Na Vaishprajanam Nopa Yada Prajanam Na Prajanakanam Na Prajanam Na Prajanam Athrashtam Avyavahariya Mak, Rahayamalak Shanamakandiam Avipakshiyam Gadmapratyaya. 351. Saram Prapankapasama Sa Antam Sivam Advaitam Shattardam Manianti Sa Atma M Vinjya. Na Vaish Pralam, Nuriyan, is not a knower of external things. 731 Na and slash Pralam knower of inner things.
20
Not wise on both sides.
Not the dark one. Na
Prajanakalam is not general knowledge as a whole.
7 He who knows all things together. 733 Na is neither material nor material. 370
Thrashta is not known
by the senses,
and
does not enter into the
Alaravyam actions.
Alanagrahayam, by
Karmantriyas.
unaffected.
Aranar's indifference is beyond conjecture.
Aaron's immensity is unimaginable. 3 Pu
Sayam.
Not oneself
suffix all.
The essence can be known by the continuation of the thought I. 49 Prapankapasam is worldless. Peace and quiet. Formed. Lord Shiva is auspicious. Asar Advaita. Without two. Shattertham is the fourth, as in Datham. Manyanth is written. 4. That is the three Atma. He is to be understood as a. Durian is not a knower of external things, but internal. Not a knower of things. Not an intermediate. Nor is it common sense in the aggregate. Not omniscient. Not physical. Not known by the senses. Action. Which does not come within S unaffected by Karmantriyas. Beyond conjecture. Unthinkable. Words cannot explain. Known by the thought sequence of day. Unworldly. Peace is impermanent. Auspicious. Without two. Like the fourth foot. Considered. That is the soul. That is what is known. Upanishads. 351. Sri Panchali, my son's friend. The Snow White, sweet, snowflake our friend, :3, not the snowflake. 37HF7. R. Anjana, Mananagarmakari. Attachment to the scientists. Other actor, Karamanamathai. Attachment to the scriptures. Our friendly friend. Dash. Sri Naman Om Azari Sri Rama our snowflake. 1. FLA. Other Arinavam. Mamnani Kashmir. H. The valley of the. This is the valley of the. The moon is the moon of the moon. Our friendly friend. Jamaru Arti. The snow white snowflake. Kanadanagarmakari Kashmir. No matter how much even the snowflakes are sweetness. The name of the valley of the snow. Anthava. Others are Mithalanapati. 351. Saram Prapankapasamam Santam Sivam Advaitam Shattardam Many and Sa Atma Sa Vijnaya. I. Linar Na Pulyesh Prajanam, Durian, is not a knower of external things. 73 and Prajna is not a knower of inner things. 734 Na Prajna is not one who is in the intermediate state. Na Prajnanakanama is not general knowledge as a whole. Na Prajna is not the knower of altogether. 73 Na Prajna is not material either. Athrashta is unknown by the senses. Avayavaharyam does not come into action. Ayagrahayam is not possessed by Karmantriyas. Alaralakshana is beyond conjecture. 3 Asandhyam is unthinkable. Abu Avyapatechyam cannot be explained by words.
34 Eka Atma Pratyaya essence can be known by the thought sequence I am. Prapankapasam is worldless. Gentleness is the form of peace. Shiva is auspicious. Advaita is non-dual. Shadartham is considered to be the fourth, like foot, many anti. 4. Sa, that is the three Atma. Es, that's it. Vinjaya, knowable. Durian is not a knower of external things. Not a knower of inner things. Not an intermediate. Nor is it common sense in the aggregate. Not omniscient. Not physical. Not known by the senses. Not included in actions. Unaffected by karmantriyas. Beyond conjecture. Unthinkable. Words cannot explain. Cognizable by the thought continuum I unworldly. Peace is impermanent. Auspicious. Without two. Considered as the fourth foot. That is the soul. That is what is known. 352. Mandukyapani. 8. That is the self-directed egoism, the supermatter, the feet of the matter, and the feet of the matter. B. The Akara is the Yukara and the Makara is the Makara. Senajyamat Mat Yaksharamangaro 5 Ti, Matram Patha, Matramitrika Patha, Akaravagaro Mahara Itie, and Sa, Ayam and the 3 feet Atma Atmav Sat. 8th Yaksharam is also a letter, but it is separate. A, which is also spelled, Angara, Angaram is. Tet Bharata, Padaname Matra, letters. Tet, only alphabets, Pada, Padanga. Avar, Akaram 3417, Kara, Yukaram, Manra, Maharam Iti. Alphabet of Angaram. That soul is a separate letter as a letter. Angaram is also present. Write with your feet. Sorrows. The letters are the feet. Akaram, Yukaram, Maharam are the letters of Angaram. 9. The Vaisvanara Akara, the place of awakening, attains the first matter from the origin of the attainment. Jagirathasthano Vajvanarafakara, Pratama Madraptarity, Madvanvavnathi Halai Sarvankamala. Tika Bhavavi Yadavam 11. 3aj, apt, by the unity of Vipapital and the unity of 80 Yadvada Va first being the unity H Japakuradasta Na awake Eksakvahara Vayakvanarana Akaramana Dradama to PG Maratta script 41 Yar Eve is like this Veda he who heard meditated all the works I buy Upanishads 352. 8. The five elements, namely okra, adhimatra, and matra, are the syllables of the syllable A, U and M. 8. Sri Ramakrishna Shivaji Maharaj. Madhuri, Kapadu, Ankara Akari Madhuri 2. Arena of the snowflakes, the snow white snow. CT. Het. 41 7 941. 3H17, HHK, Mithila is the moon. Another attachment, the root of the matter other snow white snowflakes. R, my friend. The awakened place, the Vaisvanara, the formless, attains the first matter, from the originality of the attainment. 9. He who thus knows becomes the source of all desires. J. Rajavavya Varinaska. Padma Mithila, Sri Lanka's movement, 2. Note, It. Vaishvanara. Volume 361 R, Roof, Volume HES, My Mouth Head Smile. 7. VE, All Desires H by. The Vedas. 352. Mandukyapani. 8. That is the self-contained okra, the adhimatra, the matra, and the matra, the akara, the yukara, and the makara. 8. Soyamat Yaksharamangarosti, Matram Patha, Matramitrak, Sa Patha, Akaravagaro Mahara Ita 2. Asa, Ayam and a 3 tft atma vina athyaksharam is one letter and 3 riya only a separate letter is 3 angara, angaram. Pada itself, matra, letters matra, sa letters pada feet 31, akara, akaram 3, ugara, yukaram, makara, maharam iti, letters of angaram. That soul itself is angaram, which is a letter and a separate letter. The feet are the pieces of paper. The letters are the feet. Akaram, yukaram, maharam are the letters of angaram. 9 He who thus knows attains all desires and becomes the beginning of all desires because he is the first form of the Vaisvanara in the awakened state and is the beginning of the attainment of matter. 9 Jagariteshta, no Vajvanaraskara, Prutha, Mamadraptarity, Madvad, Vapno Thai Havi Asarvan Kamana Difacha Bhavdi Veda. 3 Apt, pervading, synonym, and 3 Rara and Adi Mathwat first being, synonym, Jajaratastha Na, awakened state, Vajvanara, Vajvanaran Angar, Akara Manaprathama first matra letter. 4 Yat, whoever meditates on the Vedas in this way. 353 Sarwan Kaman Hawe, he, all things. Asu gets excited. Rise, AADI, hashtag prime. Vana also becomes PU, Vati. By the unity of pervading and the unity of firstness, Vaishvanara in the awakened state is the first syllable of Akarama. Who meditates thus? She attains all things. Principle. He also becomes a yana. 10 The second yukara of the dream place of the effulgence elevates both from the elevation of the matter. 10 H is the offspring of knowledge and is equal to him who is not in the family of the Brahma knowing. Svabnastha nastija zugarod vidya matroth kapshadupayat vatvadsar shetai havai jananasantham. Samanachha bhavdi nas yabramatu bhavdi yat. Evam Veda 2. 34 Ayala at Yadwad between. Unity, by Swatnasthana, Kanavunila, Lada. 20 is the second letter of Madra. 7. 13. Whoever meditates on the Vedas like this, he, Gudakar Shetai develops the tradition of Enjasandatam Hawaii wisdom. 4419. Samana, SA, is always Bhavati. 149 The Brahmavit Brahman of Asiya Avanuda in Tukul clans. A person who does not know does not exist. Upanishads 353. Bhavati. Vivek is the son of the king, the Snow White, the name of the valley of the moon. Our snake Snowflake. Mithila. 10 The second yukara of the dream place of the effulgence exalts itself from the exaltation of the matter from both. H is the offspring of knowledge and is equal to him who is not in the family of the Brahma knowing. And the Vedas. 10 Karnata, O Ravana, Vivakari, Nasavari, Ramavakari is the source of all these things. Memorandum, English a day, Mana 3:4 the worship of the goddess. 3HR. The second. The Kashmiri. English is the name of the kingdom. 44F. 7. Bhavti. Our friendly. This is the snowflake equals O. 353. Sarvan Kaman Havai. He attains the 3 Risi Apnothai of all objects. Rise. 7 Adisa becomes Vati as the first person. By the unity of pervading and the unity of firstness, Vaishvanara, the awakened state, is the first syllable of Akarama. He who meditates thus attains all things. He also becomes the primary deity. 10 The second syllable of the effulgence in the dream position, because of its elevation in the matter, elevates the progeny of knowledge and becomes equal to it. He who thus knows does not belong to the family of the knower of the Absolute. 10 Svabnastha nastijasa ugarod vidya matroth karshedapayad badvad havai jananasantatam saman acha pavati nasya brahmavit kilpavati yadavam Veda. Utkarshad being above, unity, and 34 Da Upayavad Va being between, unity, Svanastha Na, having a dream state, Tejaza, Tejasan 3, Yukara, accented Klein Vidya second matra letter. 4. Yat, he who meditates on the Vedas in this way, he, Ananasantatam Havai brings up the tradition of wisdom 3 Utkarshatai. 44 Ia, Samana, sa, to all, is Samana and Pulipapyavati. 3 Asiya in his Kul clan there will be no Bhavati who does not know 𝑠𝑤𝑒𝑎𝑡𝑚𝑒𝑑 Brahman. 554. Between and the unity of being above. The second letter of the Tejasan accent, having the same meaning as being, has a dream state. He who meditates in this way cultivates the tradition of her wisdom. He is equal to all. Let there be one in his clan who does not know Brahman. Won't. 11 The wise man, who is in a dormant place, minds the third syllable makara, 𝑚𝑖 or he who thus knows becomes all-pervading. LL. Rabbithirva minatai hava itham siryapedit shabhavdi yat ever veda. TN, myth, measuring, unity, and also a law divide. Being the abode of VA condensation, unity, also. Shashabdasthan, having a state of slumber. Braj, Prajanan ka, Mahara Maharamanadrudiya. The first is the letter Ra Matra. 4. Who is Eve like this? If he meditates, he will understand all these things in a minute. A. Abhitha, also a place of concentration. Condensation also exists due to unity of measure. By the unity of being an image, the third letter of Drajan Makara, who is in a state of slumber, and who thus practices, he will understand all these things correctly. Also a place of concentration. Akun. Upanishads. 354. Mithalanapadi. The snow falls on the ground, the snow falls, the snow falls the. Our sightseeing. Our devotees are the devotees of the Lord. 11 The wise man, who is in a dormant place, minds the third syllable makara, mitre, or piter. 11. Or even all this, he who thus knows. Saturn, the son of the king, the words of the Lord of the universe evening, the story of the people, 2. Fu. Pragya. We are the people of the country. GGH, HHR, he. 7. VE, hot unclean fue snowflake roots dot, the snow white snow. Happen. The snow white sky other side of the road, the snow falls on the ground. The snow white others are the people of the kingdom. 12. 354. Mandukya Upanishad. The second letter of the Tejasan Ukraine, which has the dream state, by the unity of being above and the unity of being between. He who meditates in this way cultivates the lineage of wisdom. He is equal to all. There will be no one in his clan who does not know Brahman. 11 The wise man who is in a state of sleep is the gira, the third syllable of the measured or the measured, and he who thus knows becomes the measured or the measured and the measured and the measured and the measured. 11 Susaptastha na, Branyol Maharas Kruthaya Matra Mith Rabbi Durva Minatai Hava Itham Sarvamapedik, Sa Bhavati Yadavam Veda. Why? Susaptasthana, Prajna having the state of sleep. By myth, measuring, synonym, and apith, being the abode of VA condensation, synonym, prajna, mahara, maharamana ri is the third matra letter. 4. Whoever meditates on the Vedas in this way, he will understand all these correctly. Prajna, the dormant state, is the third syllable of makara, with its unity of measurement and its duality of condensation. He who meditates in this way will understand all these things correctly. It also becomes a place of oppression. 355. 12 The fourth, the unmanifest, the inexhaustible, the relief of the universe, the Shiva, the Advaita, and the Omkara. 12. He who thus knows himself to be self-contained in himself. Amatrach, Sadarthabhayavahar Trupankapasamasilaya. Estveda Ivamankara 8 Mavasam Visit Yadamanat. Manam Yadavam Veda 2.
The fourth is the unmatered CR,
the other external.
Avyavaharya, one who is beyond actions. 941,494.
Trapanchopasama is worldless.
Auspicious.
A.
Advaita, non-dual.
Evam is like this three Angara.
Angaram Atma is Eva Atma.
4. Yat, Yar
Yar
Evam.
Evam.
In this way, by himself, reaches. Does the Veda know? He, 3 Atman. TD inserts himself. Durian is silent. He is beyond actions. Unworldly, auspicious. One without two. Such is the
Atman.
Who knows thus? She reaches herself by herself. The Mandukya Upanishad is completed. Mandukya Upanishad ended. 355. 12 The unmanifest, the fourth, the inevitable, the reliever of the universe, the auspicious, the Advaita, the ego, the self, enters into the self, who thus knows. Amir Mari Swami, Pictures.com, 3417. FMA. VE.
Adamamashari.
The self.
994.
994.
Mithalamavavi.
Yama.
1HHHT2.
The snow-covered
snowflakes.
Upanishads.
355.
12 The unmanifest, the fourth, the inevitable, the reliever of the universe, the auspicious, the Advaita, the ego, the self, enters into the self, who thus knows. 12.
Amat Shattertug,
Vyavaharya, Prapankapasama, Sivos Veda Avamankara 8 Mavasam Vizad Hayat Manam Yadavam Veda. ACI, Shatterta, Durian 37,477, Amatra, voiceless. ACI Avyavaharya, one who is beyond actions. 494,914 Prapankapasama, worldless. Frat,
CV,
Auspicious.at,
Advaita, non-dual.
Eva is like this 3 Ankara, 3 Atma is Eva Atma. 4.
Yat,
he who knows the Vedas like this, he, 3 attains by himself. Atmana 3 Atman is itself Samvisity.
Durian is silent.
He is beyond actions.
Unworldly.
Auspicious one without two.
This is Angaram Atma. He who knows thus attains himself by himself. Mandukya Upanishad
ended.
Futut, Markanjakapanasad. The universe. This Upanishad of Omkara is contained in the Atharva Veda. The being experiences thirst in 3 states. The self-essence of thirst is awakened. Om is thus said to be the one who is said to be everything. Thinking about Omkara will work. Gives the signal, 1. All these are taught to be Brahman. Let us begin our self-contemplation with the great statement that the soul is Brahman. 2. The soul. 4 parts, it explains the separation of your parts. The soul being proud of its gross body. It takes the name Vaiva, experiences the external world and goes into the waking state. This is the first leg of the self. 3. And let the soul boast only of the subtle body. He feels fine clothes and goes into a dream state. Then the name of the soul is given as Tejaza. This is the second leg of the self. 4. And the soul, the causal body, be only proud. He feels no clothes, only ignorance and pleasure. Then the soul is given the name of the wise. This is the third leg of the self. 5. Thus there are 3 bodies in the self. As a result of that, being and establishing the 3 states, this is all you are the universe. The same God essence would be placed in that soul. Revealed. This is God, even though he knows everything. The omniscient, the cause of the elements, and the cause of the creation are revealed. 6. The 3 legs of the self have been mentioned.